Okay, y'all, it's time to get down to business. It's time to start cooking. Um, Last time you saw me, I was at Kroger, and now I'm back at the house. So this is what I ended up picking up, and some of the stuff I already had here at the house, which will probably be the same thing with you. You're not gonna have to buy every single thing every single time. Use what you got, save some money. Okay, so this is what I ended up getting. So I got a half a pound of ground Angus. I got this pack here of ground pork, some cheese, frozen chopped onions, oregano, brown sugar, tomato paste and everything, spaghetti, stewed tomatoes, crushed red peppers, olive oil, breadcrumbs, my one mushroom, salt, pepper. I'll list everything somewhere so y'all can read it. As far as what you need to cook everything, you are going to need skillet here, one bowl. You'll need a pot to make your sauce in, and then you need a pot with a lid for your spaghetti. I already have water in this pot, so what we're going to do is we're going to put some salt in here because we want to make sure our pasta has some taste, some flavor. Be generous with that.
No problem.
Okay, that's good enough. You see, it's just enough. And we're gonna go ahead and let that come to a boil. Okay, so the next thing we're doing is we're going to turn our oven on, well, stove, to about 6 or medium heat. And we're going to put some olive oil into the skillet, like so. I hope y'all can see in there. Okay, so you're just going to put in some olive oil. You're going to also add your onions and some garlic, and just let it cook for a little while until your onions start to get a little bit clear, translucent. Is that the word? That's what you're gonna do anyway. So just wait on that. Now, do not let your garlic cook for so long that it starts to burn, because you don't want burnt garlic. That does not taste good. Oh, you're also gonna put some salt in here too. So onions, olive oil, garlic, and salt. And just let it do its thing. We're gonna cook this down until the onions start to get just a little bit of color on them, just a little bit. So it'd be like about a couple more minutes. Alright, so like now, the onions have just a little bit of color on them. The garlic is not burnt. So we're going to go ahead and take this off the fire and let it start to cool off. Okay, so in this bowl, we got our ground pork, our ground Angus, we got breadcrumbs, cheese, parsley flakes, salt, pepper, egg, and a little bit of brown sugar. That's what we have in this bowl. Also some red pepper flakes. I don't know if I said that already. But I'm going to mix this all up. How it look after I finish mashing it all up. And back over here now. I made like a little bitty patty, and I put it in the skillet. And that's just so we can taste it and make sure it's not nasty, or if you need to add something to it. Because it really was tough to get all the way to the end just to find out that you didn't put enough salt in your meatballs. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, I have put the 2 cans of stewed tomatoes, the can of tomato sauce, into this pot and started it to simmer a little bit. My water is just about boiling over there, so making progress. Alright, so now I've started to form the balls for the meatballs. I have a skillet here again with a little bit of olive oil in it. Warming up. Now we're about to put the balls in it. Okay, so our balls are in here. They're cooking. Want to make sure you make them all, you know, about the same size, so that way you'll have close to even cooking when you're doing this. So they've been cooking for a little while. You're going to roll them over. Listen to your balls. They'll let you know when they're ready to be turned. Listen to your boss. Somebody always got to say something crazy. But y'all know what I mean. Listen to them. They'll let you know when they're ready. Meanwhile, this is still over here boiling. I'm just basically just letting the tomatoes kind of break down a little bit. And this water still ain't boiling, so I'm about to turn this water up because we really need this to, like, come on with it. All right, so our balls are looking good right now. Get out. Anyway, back to the balls. Now, you're just going to keep rotating them because when you first put them in, they are going to flatten. Oh, he loves me. I love you too, baby. Okay, so when you first put them in, they are going to flatten out. So as you roll them around in the skillet to like brown each of the sides, they'll turn back around again. So don't really stress out about that, okay? Alright, so we're looking really, really nice right now. We're looking super sexy. Our balls are brown all the way around. And I'm not left-handed. I'm just trying to show y'all how this looks. And then, so now our next thing is we're going to put these in the oven put them in the oven for about 20 minutes to let the insides just really cook. Alright, so back to working on our sauce now. This has been boiling for a little bit, well, simmering on lower heat. See, it's just a rapid boil. That's what we wanted to do. So I went and got my potato smasher. I'm just mashing this so that we can smash up some of those. Okay, so back to our sauce here. I put in basil, put in some oregano, some more onions. I also put in some brown sugar, black pepper, red pepper flakes, some salt. And we're just gonna kind of let that come back to a boil. Our noodles are over here boiling. Alright, so we're adding our tomato paste. It's about half of the can, honestly. We're just gonna kind of ease that on into this pot. Let go with my spoon, nigga. Yeah, ease that on in. And that's gonna kind of help us get a little bit more texture to our sauce. I mean, it's thickening up, but it's not as thick as I need it to be to go on these noodles. Noodles are almost done. I use a portobello mushroom. I chopped it and I washed it. I don't know, I like my mushroom not soggy, so I like to add it at the end. And just putting it in because I just like a little chunkiness to my sauce, and I like mushrooms. Alright, so I just took my meatballs out. I broke one open and they're cooked all the way through. About to take a little bite. And it's fine. Alright, so my sauce over here boiling. About to turn it down a little bit more. And I'm about to put my balls back in so they can, you know, make love to my sauce. Balls at one time. Just let them simmer. And we're about to go ahead and combine the sauce and the noodles. Okay, everybody, so this is the spaghetti and the meatballs all together in one pot. Looks pretty good to me. That ball, baby, sexy. Ooh, baby. Alright, so yes, we got a little extra sauce here on the side, but that's not anything to worry about. Let this sit here for about 10 minutes and the noodles are gonna suck up the rest of the sauce. Well, not all of it because I don't want no dry noodles, but it's okay to have just a little bit of extra sauce on the side once you combine the two. See, here we go, like 5 minutes later, and you see it's like perfect. It's not dry, it's juicy. Get the mushrooms on there. Ooh. Okay, so Here's the final product, all plated and ready to eat. It's on top of my stove, so that's that noise in the background, y'all. But that's it. Let me check out one of my meatballs. Yeah, baby's pretty, honey. That. You see that? It's good for real. Way, way better than the store-bought or them frozen ones that you can get. Make them yourself, y'all. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoy your meal. Feel free to put your ideas for future meals in the comments below. Thank you.